Okay, so let's do Angle Angle podcast take. I think we're on take 95-ish. Thanks again for joining me here on the Angle Angle podcast. I am Fort Worth Star-Telegram columnist Mac Engel. Don't have a guest this week. It is Masters Week. That's why I'm wearing this green. This green jacket belonged to my father. Dad's 91, and he'll give me just about anything. And this is one of the few things that he has that actually fits me. He's a few inches shorter than I am because I'm 7'5". Anyways, this coat's great. It's so incredibly hot that you can wear it down a ski slope and feel like you're, room temperature. I have a couple things I want to talk about this week. The eclipse, O.J. Simpson. Eclipse was Monday. O.J. died on Thursday. Probably not a coincidence. Yeah, we had an earthquake in New York, the East Coast. We had a solar eclipse, and O.J. Simpson died. It's probably not a coincidence. So the eclipse this week, and I was a little bit on the fence about getting all in because I don't know, for how many years we kept hearing this thing's amazing, it's going to change your life. You got to go see this thing. We had people flying in from all over the United States and various parts of the world to the areas of totality. I didn't know what the areas of totality meant until about Monday at 9. And then I thought, well, I'll go check this thing out. But I needed eclipse glasses because I didn't have any. And the movie theater 3D glasses from when I saw Avatar the first time, I think I lost them. So I went to Walmart thinking, well, Walmart, they've got them. Go in, the little lady who's the greeter says, yeah, they don't have any. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a bad sign. I said, well, where can I go get them now? She says, well, Home Depot will have them. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So I drove to Home Depot, same thing. Sorry, we don't have any. Where can I get them? Call Albertsons, the grocery store. I'm like, who calls a grocery store? Apparently me. Called Albertsons. Yeah, we didn't have any, we ran out. Call this grocery store. I'm thinking, who calls a grocery store twice? That would be me. Called them. Apparently some teenager answered. We don't have any, try Lowe's. Click. Well, at least they answered, which these days a human voice answering a phone for a customer service is somewhat of a miracle. So I go to Home Depot. I go to Lowe's rather. And I said, ma'am, I'm really up against it. It's 10 o'clock. The eclipse is going to start here in a couple of hours. Do you have any eclipse glasses? She said, yeah, we've got 2. I'm like, great, I'll take them. $2. Done. She says, well, these are $20. I'm like, $20 for eclipse glasses? What do they do? Like, they do your taxes? Because we are coming up on tax day. She said, no, here they are. They're Eclipser HD Safe Solar Glasses, $20. I'm like, well, what do these things do? So she reads the box. Safely view solar eclipses, as opposed to unsafely. Creates a sharp, natural orange solar image. And blocks harmful ultraviolet and infrared rays. That's what a $20 pair of eclipse glasses does. So then she hands them to me, and I'm like, well, can I try them on? She says, yeah, sure. So I put them on, and I can't even see myself because the blockage here is such that I can't see anything. And what I came to finally figure out by wearing these eclipse glasses is that I basically look like the Terminator's younger, unwanted brother. The one who did not get sent to the future to kill John Connor. Or a reject from Devo. But they do look pretty badass to some. So I did use them. I went to a park in East Fort Worth to check it out. They're about 12:30 there on Monday. And I'll be damned. That thing was the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. But I was curious to see why these things were $20 against the ones that were being handed out at the park for free. So that's this nice lady. I said, hey, you want to swap? I said, you want to check these out? These are the $20 ones. These are the Rolls Royce ones. She said, yeah, sure. So I gave her mine $20 ones, and she gave me her freebies. I'll be a son of a bitch. The freebies were just as good as these. But were they as cool looking? Did they stand out? No, they did not. And that's why I'm here to give you this opportunity. You see, these are non-refundable. I couldn't take them back to Lowe's, and they made a point of saying that to me when I bought them. So what I'm going to do is pass along this opportunity to you. The solar eclipse we had is not going to be the last one that ever comes. We might have another one in a week. Who knows? Month, year, couple years, it's going to come back. And when it does come back, you need to be prepared. You see, you don't want to be like me. What you want to be is prepared. The next time there is a solar eclipse, you'll have the proper pair of solar eclipse glasses. So what do? You take care of that now. So what I'm going to do is offer you this opportunity, a once in a lifetime opportunity to get a pair of Eclipser HD glasses sent to you by me for the low price of $30, plus shipping and handling and a convenience fee. It's going to kick the price up to a nice $50. I'm not going to make it a $15. I'm not going to do you $49.99 or $59.99. None of that stuff. $50. Send it to your Uncle Mac. I'll even autograph it. Okay? But what you don't want to do is to be like me. The next time we have a solar eclipse, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have any glasses. What am I going to do? You buy them now, you knock that out of the park, and you don't worry about it. Remember, Eclipser sunglasses, HD, they don't get any better than this. You basically bought a Rolls Royce. You don't want a jalopy. You don't know what's going to happen. You can't trust that thing. You can't trust it. Trust me. You want these Eclipser sunglasses. Just reach out to me however you need. These are yours for $50. One other thing I do want to mention, because O.J. Simpson died today, the former Buffalo Bills running back who ran afoul of the law with something in the early 90s. And everybody has their O.J. Simpson story. Because O.J.'s died, I'm never going to tell it again. So I was in college. Oh gosh, I remember this now. I was in college. I was going into my senior year. And it was summertime when his ex-wife died mysteriously. And I remember it because I was recovering from my first breakup. I had been dumped unceremoniously. Girl dumps me and I'm just devastated. Oh, I'm never going to get over it. Oh, we were going to be together forever. I think we dated like a month. So anyways, OJ is a suspect. I'm like, well, he didn't do it. The juice didn't kill his ex-wife. And this is before I knew anything about OJ's personal life. I'm like, well, he didn't do it. That's ridiculous. OJ's innocent. He didn't kill her. I understand they got to talk to him. I'm a junior in college. I don't get any of this. So then I take a summer school course, and it's a 2-week course. It's really intense, and I'm with my college roommate, and the class had ended, and I'm just wiped out tired because it was 2 very intense weeks. And we're watching NBC's telecast of whatever game of the NBA Finals between the Houston Rockets and the New York Knicks. And they break in to cover OJ, who is coming back from, I believe, Chicago to turn himself into the police. And there's 8 million cop cars behind him on the LA freeway. And my roommate and I are watching this while we're trying to watch the Rockets game. And even though we're big NBA fans at the time, and everything's all about, Rockets and Akeem and Mario Elie and Vernon Maxwell and Robert Horry and all these guys, and the Knicks got John Starks and Patrick Ewing. All we want to watch are a bunch of cops going at about 30 miles an hour chasing the white Bronco to his home in Brentwood. So they get to his home in Brentwood, and all I'm thinking to myself is, OJ is going to kill himself in the back of this car. And my roommate looks at me without even saying, we're not even talking. And he says, I think this is going to be the last time we ever see O.J. Simpson alive. Now, little did we know how much things were going to change over the course of a year, 10 years, and here we are in 2024, and O.J. Simpson did ultimately do time for a crime that was not related to the death of his ex-wife and her friend. O.J. Simpson died today of cancer. What his legacy is confounding at best. And if you get an opportunity, I can't recommend strongly enough ESPN's 30 for 30 long documentary on the life and time of O.J. Simpson. ESPN's documentary series, the 30 for 30 series, is some of the best sports television that's been produced in the last 10 or so years. And that one on O.J. is the very best one. O.J. Simpson died, and I think his life is one of those that will be used as a marker for the development, evolution, and I guess trajectory of sports, entertainment, culture, and news media. I remember O.J. Simpson because I only knew him as an actor. I really don't remember his career when he played for the Buffalo Bills or certainly USC. I remember him being a celebrity. I remember being an actor in the movie, the Naked Gun movies. But ultimately, well, I remember O.J. Simpson as a guy who was famous and got away with murder because of it. Can't wait for next week's guest, Tom Glavine. Till then, thanks for joining me.